Okay, let's say today's project is moving in. Got a whole lot of everything. I just got myself completely drenched. Nice, that'll be awesome in the snow. I've gotten a whole lot of... Is this new? This is new. Hello? It's not finished, but... This is something. That... No. You can stay put. I'm alright. Huh. I like it. Look at this. It's becoming a proper little area now. Just remind me, we need to actually start planning for the Rose Festival. Oh boy. My birthday. I shouldn't run too close, they never usually do. There was the one year. Shmee. Alright, let's get back to the dorms. And figure out our day from there. So yeah, I want to move in. I want to move my stuff. I mean, if I can get a hold of Mateus, use my technical decorte right now so I can assign him on books. See if I can check in on Celica. Also check my mail. It's kind of the usual one. And you reach out to Morel. Be the worst. I like talking to her. I don't like thinking about her. It's probably also not a good thing, but I don't like thinking of her because it's really not a good thing. I also need to write to Katerina. Thinking of Morel. Not writing Katerina that I'm... Oh, okay. Not writing to Katerina that I'm thinking of Morel, but just... While I'm thinking about Morel, I should probably... also be reaching out to Katerina in the talks of head airs and all. And my stupid feelings, but... What the... How did... Did those just... How did this happen? You can't... How did... What? Okay. Sure. Why are we filtering this? I mean, we have... Not enough, evidently. Alright, toss that in there. I'm going to continue to take my allowance. See, it's a moral thing of interest, I suppose, because on one hand, I think I'm just as greedy as everybody else. On the other, I'm actually handling this. At least I look into this. I empty out the chests. Well, whatever these are, the cages. And I organize it. And I am organized. I am nice about it. They all just kind of come in and just take. I'll come in and it's just completely empty. I at least have the dignity. I take a little more than what I need, but I'm also the prince. I'm just a shark. Great. Okay. Let's see then. I Flagstone. Forgot I got that. Still don't care for this. Right then. There's some books. Need to write one to Katerina. Wish I had more to write. Well, I guess one to Katerina. Sure. Okay, I'll check the boards, see if there's anything up and amiss. Seems like a good first. Then we'll write to Katarina. As much as I really kind of dread that. Then, No, I mean, I feel... Normally Celica brings me these things, and then... Her just not being around is, throwing me off a little bit. Nope, that one's... perfect. There's nothing new on the student board. This is not the right book. There we go. Let's see. Dear... Not dear. What about, Just keep it formal. Soul Katarina. I hope this writing finds you well. It is to my understanding, or it is to my memory, that you requested a meeting sometime in the future. Well, we were both in attendance to the Lunar New Year event. Would you like to perhaps schedule a time for this? Soon I am back in attendance. I'm back around Everthorne now. And getting my ducks in a row. I believe there is plenty for us to discuss. Please let me know at your earliest convenience. Yeah. What's your event? If I can spell my own last name. Things in order. Light. Perfect. Needs the right spacing, otherwise it's not gonna look right. Simple as that. There. Beautiful. Time to meet. Probably need this addressed somehow, some way. Didn't really think of that. I have to rename it. Alright, well. These things happen. Do I need to write anybody else? Note take. What do I have in my notes? It's irrelevant. Still a thought. Still need to talk with Celica. So let's see. Celica is our proper acting advisor. That's fine. Mateus I need to, I suppose, properly appoint. As well as Rosalind. You, not so much. I thought, I don't remember if I shared it with them or not, but given that he is seemingly the only Decorte, unless Willow might be, or Vicky, I still don't know where this person ever went. Can I... We can just combo these roles. He still majors to be a Decorte. These two still major to be knights. And then they are also the acting role of the other, so he can be a knight, they can be de corte. It's certainly bolster numbers, help events go off smoother. It's easier when there is a acting advisor around, but alas, I forgot about this. Right. Let's see. So what do I have to do? Move out. Move in. Send Katarina mail. Point acting roles. Tutors. Tutors is something I need to look into. What do I need to take is the other thing. Equestrian. I definitely need to take Equestrian. Royal Code, I think. Just copy a line. Is there any other classes that I actually do need to take? I know I've looked at the tutor book a few times, but nothing's ever caught my eye. Engineering, no. Royal Code, yes. Okay, well, I know a problem with this one. And if I'm not mistaken... Okay, definitely not. Okay. So yeah, Equestrian and Royal Code. I also know, like, neither of these people. Silas, I think... Silas is close with, Rose. Maybe? But also an idea comes to mind. No, Duchess. You around by chance? I have an ask of you. Should you be interested? I want to grow that bond. I want to grow that relation. It's a smart one to grow. Again, I've got the notes on... Might be able to sway Cerulean. If I can talk to Katarina, I mailed this out. Talk to Katarina on getting us a actual paper alliance for the sake of Everthorne. Prompt that to Morel. If I can already have a strong relation with her, then that's perfect. Right? Sway her away from Cinderloon. Put Cinderloon in a vice grip. Right? Okay. Yeah. Need to get closer to Morel. Cerulean in general. Who else do I know from Cerulean? Cerulean. Allies. Morel, question mark. Paxton, I think, would definitely back me. He would back me, right? For sure. Muscle for hire, that's Finn. Our only relation is contract work. So maybe I need to, I don't know, show him around the house. The mansion. Can't take him to hot springs, that's flirting. Well, maybe I can. Do I know any other sea monsters? Silas, not really. Well, Silas through Rose. But not exactly my strongest. I cannot think of even another sea monster in general. There's the really quiet one. Yeah, I cannot. What's the other air? I have nothing. Okay, let's think. Then Felfolk. Allies. Obviously we have Katarina. What the fuck? No, no. Hold on. Hold on. Um. I see you're trying on a new look? Question mark.
Potions, I suppose. Be wary.
Can I have that shirt when you're done with it?
You can.
Wonderful.
At least, I guess that's a partial compliment.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just... Oh, you even got a... It's just something new on you, I guess, that I just wouldn't expect you to wear this or, have your hair be that color.
You know what? I'll take it. Violet said other things otherwise. So,
Who did?
Violet.
That tracks. Well, I'll have to take that up with
Either
her.
way.
That's not very nice of her. I think it's
I suppose you're
a
all right.
unique look, but it's... I like it on you. It's bold. It's new.
Frankly, the hair and
Golden
eyes were
brush
not a
and belongs
choice.
in the trash. Her eyes not normally that color.
I don't know, trying to get out of all black.
Well, oh, the pants are slightly purple.
I do suppose.
I like how low the V goes as well. Sticking
Could
to
go lower.
your true form, I suppose.
It could go lower.
It could. I encourage it.
I will not entertain it, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. Well, I'll let you get along your day.
I was gonna check the book, but, you know...
I'm out of film. Let's see. May I?
Okay.
Just so striking. I can even... Oh, I cannot see past my umbrella.
Oh dear.
This is troublesome. Hold on. I'll just... Yeah, there we go. You gotta really scoot in next to me. Maybe. Oh. This is... Oh, okay.
Oh.
I can't see the camera controls. All right. Another time, perhaps. Hello.
Maybe...
Did I just walk in on?
It is very hard to operate one of these while you have an umbrella flying in front of the lens.
Yeah. What
Good to see you.
do to your hair?
I was just asking the same thing.
So...
I'm a guest test subject?
Yes.
Okay. That's all you need to tell me.
You volunteered for this?
Paid to do it.
How much?
How much? I'm being honest, how much did you get out of that? Hopefully you charged them pretty high.
I did. I really did. Over 1,000 blocks.
Good.
1,000?
Make it in 20,000 though.
Where do I sign up for this? If I were
Leonidas
to
has been
hypothetically.
doing a lot of it. Leonidas.
Finn, I know what we're doing.
Oh,
We.
Oh yeah,
I didn't say I was signing up.
Me and
for
my
this.
best buddy Finn are going to sign up for this. We're gonna have beautiful hair. You'll see.
I don't really want to change my hair, to be honest.
It
Well,
will
you said
happen.
they were like test subject. It could happen. It could not.
If I sign up for a test subject, I'm getting 100,000 blocks out of them.
It's possible. I'm just saying it's a
Yes.
great experience that we will both share. And yes, we.
I can sit there while you get it done.
I like the way this guy thinks.
I can be your escort, I guess.
Yeah, if I'm unable to operate any, I suppose, transport afterwards.
It's gonna mess you up that bad. Just have to carry you home.
Yeah, I won't be able to use a boat or a minecart or a train. Were you able to drive a train afterwards? After
What?
the
What-
experiment?
I could, yes.
See, it can't be that bad. I'll sign you up whenever I sign up.
Please don't.
And we'll go together.
I feel there might not be any way out of it.
At least wait until I don't have a bandage on my arm anymore.
Oh, what'd you do? Good evening.
How do I easily say that without spoiling too much? Or even saying too much? I just got hurt. That's fine. That's it.
Happens. You heard there's a test going around.
A test?
Me and Finn are signing up for it.
I am not.
Well,
What's
Finn's
the
not, but me and
test?
Finn are being signed up for it.
What is the test?
Take
Just
a
get
take a
out there.
look, yeah. Just a little to your left.
Yep.
Yes, what's the test?
Do you not notice how?
Uh,
Quick way to try out a new look.
Oh, I've already seen him yesterday.
This has lasted for days.
Well, yesterday and today.
The last time I saw you, you looked normal. And that was Saturday.
Well,
How much longer is this going to last?
I believe somebody described him as very soda pop.
What on earth could that mean?
I don't know. I honestly hope that you all would understand that kind of slang.
I'm a prince. I try to stray from slang.
That's very fair. I thought you might because it was someone of your court using it, so I figured it might be vampire slang.
Please tell me it's not the one I'm thinking it was.
I fear I cannot read your mind.
That's a relief. Can you do like a dance? I feel like this is a dancing outfit.
Your hair in a show?
I can... Hold on. Maybe I
I
can't.
really do not
What the-
dance.
I don't... Oh, I thought I lost my piano. Here, give us a dance.
You just... Where do you keep that?
Don't you ask where I keep things.
You know what? That's a good question. Or a good point.
I do believe you might be keeping a lady waiting, however.
I'll just play myself out. How does Charybdis know that? She said benches. She is at benches. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Sorry, have you seen Dante?
I have not seen him. He did send me a bubble earlier asking about conduits. Why?
I maybe here to explain my delay.
Okay. Oh my.
You see why I was a bit delayed walking over.
Are you sure it is Dante?
I'm sure.
Oh, he's caught us staring. Maybe not. What is he doing?
Talking to Finn.
Oh. Oh, I see him now. Okay. I just thought he was sitting there waiting for someone.
Yeah, no, me and Finn are signing up for the same test that Dante went through.
A test. What kind of test?
I don't know. Something Leonidas, I think.
Does it have to do with potions?
Honestly, couldn't tell you.
Because I did drink a bunch of potions, like all of the potions at the same time, with Leonidas, and I was told my hair could change color.
When was this?
Mm, it was over a week ago now.
Interesting.
slept
Give me
for, like-
one moment, and I'm going to do
Oh.
some market research.
Yes. Apologies
Good
that I
evening.
didn't
When
tell
did
you
you
about it
do your
beforehand.
drinking?
What?
When did you do your test experiment thing?
Saturday.
Interesting. Well, you're probably safe.
Oh?
You apparently did the experiment Saturday, so I think the turnaround's pretty quick.
Actually, maybe it was last week, but it may have been like Friday. Or no?
I imagine it would have kicked in by now.
I was passed out for 2 days.
You might have slept through it. Either that or it just knocked you
Yeah.
out for 2 days.
Possibly. Though if my hair was going to change colors, I was interested to see what it would look like, but... Oh well.
What color would you hope for?
Purple.
I could see a purple. I also think a green would look good.
A green. Possibly.
There's a lot of variety to green, so with the right green, I think like a bright neon green might be
Oh.
a little difficult,
Yeah, just a little bit.
but like
Maybe
something
not
nicer green would look good.
Yeah. Were you at the sleepover?
I don't believe so. I've been at a sleepover, but that was months ago now.
No, then probably not. Well, Pax showed up with pink skin and green hair.
I really wish I saw this.
Yeah.
Please
that
tell me
type of
someone got a
green, I don't-
photo.
Probably. Yeah, probably. You could probably find it somewhere.
Duly noted. Anyways, I was knocking things off of my to-do list, which is unfortunately ever growing. And one of the things was tutors, because at least back home with Bloodwind, we don't do, I guess, the big classes that seem to be custom here. I'm not sure if that's how the other courts do it, but...
No, I'm not used to big classes such as these. It was usually just me and my sisters.
Yes, for us, we pretty much all have tutors. And so I was finding it a bit difficult to, I guess, attend to classes or pay attention within them. It's just such a different environment. And the headmaster actually gave me express permission to seek tutelage.
I see. Well, I have heard there's quite a few tutors.
As have I, but the two classes I believe I'm required to take, as are you, Equestrian and Royal Code. However, the Royal Code tutors,
Oh.
to my understanding, I know ours is gone, has gone
Yep,
back
so-
home, and
So is Aqua.
I've heard through the grapevine.
Yeah, so that one may be hard.
Indeed. As for
Okay.
equestrian, I don't know if I've ever seen Ridley once.
I haven't seen her lately. I think the last time I saw her was the Valentine's event. So that's been a month ago.
Yeah. Wow.
I did
time
see
flies.
Silas a couple days ago.
Saw Silas as well. My concern is I just don't know Silas. And also, I worry on how it comes across. How do I put it? The Prince of Bloodwind being, I guess, tutored by someone in a lesser position of another court. And it's no dig on Silas. He seems cool. I know that Rosalind is, I think, friends? Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't keep tabs on her. But that did get me thinking. I know a sea monster that, if I'm remembering correctly, can speak to horses.
Yes, I can.
I'm in need of a tutor for both of these classes that I think you attend.
Well, I can definitely try. I can't say that I would be the best at it. The Royal Code one, I'll be quite honest, I have not attended many myself. They always seem to happen when I am stuck within the tide.
Honestly, I don't
Or
know if
not
I've
around.
missed many. Maybe I have. I don't know. There was the initial one where someone got poisoned. Then there was a follow-up where we had to put that to trial. And then there was another one about... What was it? I know there was another one I attended. Oh, it was the one where we had to lay out the weird, fancy court boards.
Maybe I haven't attended any at this point. Those all sound...
Okay, counter offer then. I don't know if there's much that can be tutored out of Royal Code, because a lot of it feels like just roleplay, honestly.
Yeah, it does. It does indeed. Though I guess we could figure it out together. If anything.
If you want to tutor me in horse studies, I will try doing whatever it is to tutor you in Royal Code.
Sounds like a deal, I guess. I'll be honest, I have not, before coming here, I didn't know much about horses.
You can talk to them.
Well, I didn't know that until I could come here.
You were never around a horse?
No, not up close.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, that does make sense.
I was mainly under the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
This is a lot of questions on why you can speak to horses, but that's a different conversation entirely.
Yeah, there's a book on it in here, actually, about different sea monster origins and whatnot. So
That's another thing I suppose I can ask you. Where is the sea monster section? Hello.
Oh,
There's
there's
more.
more of them. Yeah. Taking it.
Do you want it?
I have like 40 of them in my backpack right now. So
I guess I'm collecting head air plushies.
yeah, I think I have all but the High Chancellor now.
Is there any of these that you would recommend for a personal collection?
Personal collection.
I'm looking
what
to
is it?
fill out the library within my kingdom building house. Or manor, or whatever it would be. So
These
just
are all
getting
new. When did
copies of these, I feel, would be nice.
let me see? I don't know that I've heard of some of these.
Fair enough, you can't be expected to know every book.
Siren Song.
Shelley Shoreline.
I say Siren Song. This one would probably be a good one, at least from what it looks like.
You said Siren Song?
Siren Song.
Noted.
I don't know what this one is, but it actually has multiple chapters. The Merfolk and Me by
Merfolk
Coraline Fintail.
and Me. What about Heartfire of the Deep?
Hardfire Dorian Kelpian. Ooh. Long before the empires of the deep carved their cities into coral and stone, before sea monarchs or beasts claimed dominion over the trenches. Ooh, this does seem like it would be good. You'll be there, Heartfire of the Deep. I might have to come in here and read some of these myself.
It goes on the list. Heartfire of
treasures.
the Deep.
Ooh. Tidal Treasures also sounds good. Oh, this has a vampire in it.
Oh, it's targeted.
Well, it also has a sea monster.
I would hope it is in your section.
It is.
Oh wow, this one is lengthy.
Which one's that?
The Tidal Treasures.
Yeah, that's the one that has the vampires in it as well.
50 pages.
Oh, I did not get that far in it.
You know, I flipped to the end. There's more upstairs, isn't there?
I think so.
That's where
did
I
not
think
know
ours
they
are
added
at.
more titles.
So just... Yeah, these look...
This is the bestiary that has
Gary Fisherton.
more about each,
That cannot be a real person's name.
each sea monster.
But I also think it would be horribly disrespectful to comment on that.
More so history books, I guess.
What if her name was Morella Fisherton? Morella Fisherton. Can you imagine that? I can't comment on that.
Is there
Oh, are these the...
horses grooming?
Did you ever look
The
at these?
I did. There was a lot in here.
Indeed. It got out of hand. There was people writing just poetry in here for a while, and then it became ring, 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 banana phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is this an updated one? Oh.
I think it had to extend into another book.
Oh my gosh. Meow, 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 meow. There's a lot of meowing in that one. Okay.
Wow, why is there so many... Wow. Well, there's your study book.
Horses grooming. I'm gonna have to figure out how to...
There's not going to be like... Yeah, is there going to be assigned reading in your tutelage?
We'll see, we'll see.
Oh boy.
Church of the Sun and Moon's official investigation. Somera nobility, Somera laws, Somera commerce. Oh, okay, so we've reached the Somera section.
I think...
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Ah,
is
this is-
ours. Well, if you want to study on Bloodwind Royal Code...
Well, I mean, I do want to learn more about the other courts, so probably be a good idea to read up on some things, but...
I'd have to ask for some short stories from home just to pad out our section compared to the laundry list that you guys have.
Yeah, it seems we have quite the number. Is the next floor doesn't have anything, or is that the restricted section?
I think that's the restricted section,
Darn.
which our courts have trouble with.
Don't I know it?
Are any of these good to get a copy of, or just read up on in general?
I would definitely say the bestiary. If you want to know more about sea monster origins, the where's it at? Order of the Coil is about more so our religion, and the traditions and ceremonies is just different ones that we are involved in.
I see.
Which I think on the first page, maybe? First page of the traditions, well, this has a misprint. This says feast. It's a glow night festival, but...
Yeah, this one too.
Silent Vigil.
The Binding Knot.
Yeah. Bunch of different ceremonies and things like that, but the Glow Night Festival will be having in June, I think. I want to say it's the second weekend.
I look forward
That's
to
what
it.
we're planning so far. I am most excited about it.
We've got to get moving on our, I suppose, seasonal event.
When is that supposed to take place?
We were a few weeks out from it. It's the Rose Festival, usually to,
Oh.
I suppose, ring in the spring season. New beginnings and whatnot. I don't know where we're at on that, though. Things have been messy, Everthorne, overall.
Yeah, it's been quite a lot. Well, I guess I will figure out how to tutor, and I will get back to you on that.
Sure. I will look into if there is any Royal Code class material that I can actually catch you up on, because I don't...
Yeah.
But the Royal Code tutor's gone as well. I can't even reference.
Yeah, luckily for me, I have Silas, right inside my dorm, so...
Yeah.
Though I haven't seen him around the past couple days, but, I guess I can tell you this. He is taking up the position of Duke.
Oh. Did I hear about that? I don't know.
He
Good to know.
is actually... Oh?
What the...
Okay. Yep.
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's actually... I guess I can say this. He is an Auden. He's officially adopted the Auden name. So he is actually my brother.
Good to know. If it's relevant at all to you, I don't know if it really would be, but my acting Viscountess is here no more. I don't know if I detailed that to you already, but...
I think you mentioned doing away with the role, but I don't think you had delved into why.
Well, Veswin was one of them and went home sick.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Hopefully she'll get solid treatment, but...
Yeah.
No, it had me, I suppose, reevaluating the roles in general, and I realized that the Viscount position is very much a sitting role. The job is just to, I suppose, understudy and, I guess, shadow me, but that really means in the sake of Everthorne, there's not all too much that a Viscount or Viscountess would do. I'm not attending public events daily or making policy decisions. I'm just getting by.
Yeah. That definitely makes sense.
I figure their time is best spent elsewhere, studying other
Mhm.
acting roles.
That definitely makes sense.
Still need to get on the headmaster about not sending me with mine.
Yeah, that would be a concern I would have. Definitely something I would want to question.
For sure.
Well, I guess I'm going to retire for the evening. It has been a very long day, but
Aren't they all?
what? Very true. Ah, story.
Well, travel safe, rest well. Take care.
You as well.
Do I have any business inside the school? No. Am I gonna walk that? Good evening.
Hello, Your Highness.
Do you need me to make
group.
a... Perfect.
Oh,
So what's come up?
well, I know I have stated to you before that my goal is to become a knight. And that is the major that I have chosen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to put this nicely. It is. I'm worried for your safety, Your Highness.
Why is that?
It has come to my attention once or twice of a threat upon your life that I'm not sure you are aware of. Correct?
It's a day in, day out sort of thing, yes, but I'm not aware of any specific one.
Well, a threat has reappeared at the school, and I just wish to see you protected, is all.
So you're aware of a specific threat? Or is this
I
just
definitely
a
need.
general fear?
It is a threat that I have heard specifically made against you.
Are you able to detail it so I can relay it? I would at least like Celica to be aware, and obviously myself if I need to watch my back around somebody.
Unfortunately, I no longer have the evidence. I will have to collect more. But it was a sign in the library on the 3rd floor.
The public library or our own?
This library.
What did it say?
It said that Prince Ezra will no longer be at the school or won't be at the school for much longer. Something along the lines of that.
Charming. Not much of a poet, but
I think it was meant to scare.
who goes
And
up
I know
there?
it.
Like, who is that for?
Well, I guess for people who visit the 3rd floor, I find it peaceful. Nobody goes up there. It's a good place to read. But because nobody goes up there, I think it was maybe meant to be found by someone specific. I don't know if it was meant for me to be found. Whether or not it's an empty threat or not, it is still a threat. And I wanted to tell you about it. I do have some suspicions, but I don't have any confirmed suspicions. So I will have to investigate the matter, but I do want to ask your permission for me to continue protection. And if you feel any threat, to please call upon me so that I can come to your aid. I know I have not yet proven myself to you as a knight, but I'm sure if you talked to Professor Castiel, he would be able to reaccount my abilities in combat.
Right. It does bring to mind a discussion that I was meaning to have with you. As you are majoring knight currently, and I'm unsure how caught up everyone is, but Veswin has stepped away. And, of course, Celica has been serving as acting advisor. Things are, I guess, settling into their own. There's been a few moves within our court. Obviously, Veswin stepping away was significant, but I also believe that the role the Viscountesses, the acting Viscountesses, were filling was essentially just Celica's before she got the acting advisor role. Veswin leaving brought it to mind and had me figuring out a number of redelegations. I'm sure Violet has already relayed to you, but she is no longer an acting Viscountess.
She has not.
Of course,
I was
neither is
going to
Veswin,
have
but
tea with
she's...
her later, so
No,
she would probably tell me then.
I had the role taken away, so to say. I mean, it's truly nothing malicious. It's nothing that I want to stir drama over or have anyone think that there's anything negative with her. It's just a matter of, I know that the role, even just in an acting title, was putting a lot of pressure on her. And in my thoughts of redelegation, I know that I realized the acting Viscountess role does just about nothing but sit. The work falls on advisors and Cortes and of course knights, the sage. The Viscounts and Viscountesses are there to learn, to study, to watch, to observe in the case that something were to happen to me. In reality, in an actual court-based setting, where these Viscounts were appointed for me young, and I've known mine for just about 2 decades, and I would have them by my side until I, of course, had a child of my own to appoint as prince, and of course, assign him Viscounts or Viscountesses. That is where they become necessary, when they are, of course, sitting and learning within the role for the span of about, 3 decades? In the span of Everthorne, where we have, a school year here? Not even a full year. I struggle to find the point, and I reckon that the effort is best spent elsewhere. I don't want to stress her out over a position that truthfully means nothing in the scope we're in. But
I
with
see.
that, I've been trying to appoint other acting roles. Celica has proven quite successful in her acting advisor role and been very motivated. I believe that she's learned a lot and progressed a lot just in her short time. And, well, nothing official yet. Rosalind has been working, say, tentative acting sage. I just need to actually, I suppose, finalize it and grant her that acting sage title. Likewise with Mateus as a acting de corte. I don't believe he has the proper title yet, but it's interesting. As soon as people get the title, they seem to step up when there's expectations within the role. You are the first that has stepped up before getting the acting role I suppose, presented. With that, I would like to appoint you as a acting knight for the scope of Everthorne.
It would be my honor, Your
I'm glad.
Highness.
With that as well, though, do you have any idea Willow or Vicky's majors?
I believe Willow was going to major in sorcery. And then I am
Yikes.
not sure about Vicky.
Interesting. Currently, Mateus is the only one of us that is majoring in Decorte. You and Sabrina are majoring as knights. At home, knights and Decorte are plentiful, as I'm sure you know. Perhaps not Decortes, but Decortes are usually swarming about. My thought on that matter is combining the acting roles, so to say. You would still be majoring as a knight. You would still have the title of acting knight. But I would also ask your assistance in helping, I suppose, Mateus with whatever Decorte duties. And likewise, I'll have him helping with whatever knight duties. Same will go for Sabrina, as she will have the title of acting knight, major in knight, knighthood, and should it come up, she will assist with any acting Decorte duties. Your major takes priority, it's just in the span of numbers and experience. I believe that having both will help.
If that is what you wish, then I will gladly do it.
I want to make sure it's something that you agree with, though. I don't want to just thrust extra work upon you. Like I said, I do wish for your interest in Knight to be prevailing. I want that to be the main. I want that to be your focus. If something Knight-wise comes up, I'm not going to send you to sweep. I'd rather you be standing guard and getting that experience, patrolling, investigating. But if it's a calm day, there's not a threat, then Mateus being able to, I guess, spread his work would help. And the same to you. If there's active threat, would you not rather 3 people than 2?
Yes, I do agree. It's better to have numbers. And I have been trained to be a decorte since, well, birth. I am quite well versed in it. As long as knighthood is the main focus, because of my history and skills, I do not mind assisting if needed.
Wonderful. Well, with that, it is my honor to appoint you as that acting knight.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Umbrella.
Oh,
Have to love spring. Is there anything else you wish to discuss?
that is all. We'll definitely let you know if I have found any evidence relating to the threat or come up with any other leads.
Thank you. I will let you get about your day then. Thank you for your time. And I can walk straight back to the dorms instead of having to loop to the school because Morel is no longer hanging around and it's not horribly awkward. Thank you, Marjorie, for just sitting there. See, the problem is I'm an active threat to myself, I think. I don't know if as a knight you can condone your prince just jumping off the ledge, but also your prince is impatient. I don't have time for stairs. Who do you think I am? The High Chancellor? Well, that's good. That's positive. That's movement. So, in terms of actual issuances, we have Celica as an acting advisor, currently, at least to my knowledge, in a coma. And then we have acting knight Marjorie Blackwood. Be a good prince. I'll check in on this again. See, this is why they pay me. I'm gonna stop myself there. They don't pay me. This is why they love me. And I'm gonna stop myself there because guess what? Morel seemed excited. Well, hesitant, but like, well-spirited. I mean, she didn't seem against it. Are my standards just low? They might just be low. Screw it, taking that. I'll have all the experience. Well, my standards might just be low. Might be a problem. No. Still need to kill Cinder. No, okay, so... Morel's cool with me, I think. We've got a good bond, good dynamic going. Nothing crazy. Don't overthink it. I'm gonna not overthink it so hard, I'm gonna flip back off that page and cross off tutors. Starting on this. Blight, I need to go back out. Okay, well. No, she seemed... I mean, just... Think, Ezra. You asked the lady, hey, would you like to tutor me? She said, I've never tutored anyone before. Sure. If I don't... Okay, so... Here's the difference. Cinder walks up to me. I'll even... Candace, Cassian. Dante, even. Dante walks up to me... well, maybe not Dante. Candace walks up to me and asks me, hello, Prince Fiorvente. What a honor and a great pleasure to see you. I'm truly enamored by your presence. I feel blessed on this very day to even be in the same room as you, such a lowly demon as myself. Would you be interested in tutoring me in mob studies? I think I would say no, Candace. I have never tutored anybody. I attended, I think, maybe 2 mob studies classes and hardly did the assignments for either of them. I have no interest. Goodbye. Please walk away. Shoo now. Bye-bye. Now, if Paxton walks up to me, that's not even romantical. Paxton walks up to me and goes, hey, Ezra, can you tutor me in magical studies? I go, well, Paxton, I've never attended a magical studies class. It was never my crowd. I just, I suppose, missed every class opportunity I had. And what's more than that, I've never tutored anybody before. That's entirely out of my comfort zone. You know, Paxton, I like you. You're a good man. You know what? I got your back, buddy. I'll do it. Sign me up. Because Paxton's a good guy. I like him. What am I looking at? So, the fact that Morel with the added pressure that we're both head heirs of our respective courts, said, "Why, I've hardly made it to any equestrian classes. Never spoke to a horse before this academy. I live underwater." And you forgot that, and I just kind of slid that right off in front of you. Just hardly paid it any mind. And what's more than that, I have never, and I mean never, tutored anybody. Of course I'll help you. You want to tutor me in Royal Code? Well, sure thing. That's gotta mean something. It's gotta mean something. Big things are coming up for the prince. Going up and then crashing down probably very shortly after. For now, I need to clean this up. For now, before I take off, I need to pack up. Need to get, I suppose, what I can. I mean, this should be a decorte duty. But also, my only technical decorte right now is Marjorie. I suppose I could go ask Mateus. Let's see if he's awake. I'll be honest, these stairs have grown on me. Mateus! Damn this guy. Okay, well, my only technical decorte right now is Marjorie. I know how bad she wants to be a knight, so I don't think it'll slide well if I say, hey, you're enacting knight, and then immediately put her to non-knight work. Given her investigation, that's got to be good for now, right? So, I should probably read this, be prepared for my tutoring session. Okay. I'll pack all this up, take it over. Here, what if I... That's my only... Well, oh, there's this one, isn't there? Yeah, perfect. Pack up all my books, bring them over, shelve them. Got some in here, too. Oh, yeah. Okay, pack these all up, take them over to the manor, and run it from there. Maybe read the horse book that I don't want to do. What's this again? Okay. Good morning, Mr. Tones. How are you doing that? How do you even learn you can do that? Huh. Great. Okay, well, that is books moved over. I still want to get a copy of all the sea monster books. Guess check my mail. I mean, I've been over here for a little bit. Figure out what else I need to move over in general, I suppose. Ow. Perfect. And I suppose see if I can run into anybody else. Just get them an actual acting role. Now, is this something I really should be doing without Celica? Debatable. Utterly and truly debatable. However, I don't have a counterpoint. My counterpoint is this is something that we discussed. I think my grounds are covered. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully, I guess. How did I... Oh, that's from someone going to Kingdom Building. But I guess I narrowly missed. Great. Okay. Hate whatever this is. From Willow. Why is this just here? Okay. Yeah. Knock knock. Knock knock. Whoa. Maybe I should knock less. What about my other favorite people? Where is everybody? I want to have discussions with the people of my court. I want to get them in line and in order. Things they haven't been when they're constantly in front of me. Which makes it all the more worrying when they're not just in front of me. Bloodwind should be seen and heard. It's a little nerve-wracking when they're neither. Stash that away. More enchantment bottles. Honestly, what else? Yeah, no one else is taking them at the moment. I leave a decent store. I'm at least better than those monsters. Wait, which gunpowder do we have? We have to do something about this. There's got to be something that can be done. I'm just not sure what that something even remotely is. Nope, not as as I wanted it to be. Perfect. Perfect. I'll just hang on to that, I guess. More princely allowance. Perfect. I'm almost inclined just to wander campus. I mean, I've been at Kingdom Building a while. I just want to run into people. Is that too much of an ask? Honestly, this school being the school, maybe it is. Let me find Paxton. I need to have actual, like, genuine conversations with that guy. Because I feel like every time I run into him, I'm running bits on him. I need to have, like, a heart-to-heart with him. What? What about? Possibly about? I think he said something about actually successfully finding a date, so... maybe that. One of these is Celica's room, one of these is Marjorie's. I'm getting stuck on the railing. I'm fine. Because I know Willow's got to be around here somewhere. That much is somewhat evident. Let's peruse. Let's wander. Otherwise, I guess I'll sit somewhere pretty and update my to-do list some more, because I was on that, and then... what even sidetracked me? Oh yeah, seeing Dante. That would, yeah, that would do it. I wonder if his hair's still messed up. Fashion club. Music club, first meeting today. Starting an hour ago. Music room. Oh yeah, there was a pretty good reason I didn't want to be in the music club. Well, I'm almost inclined to just look. And at least listen in. It's not the worst thing. Just like put my ear to the wall. Don't really want to be there in person. But, I mean... Well, no, hey, because that means... Katarina is up and active. She signed up for the music club. I can make sure that she got my mail. I can check that it left in the first place. Sure didn't. You know what? Good evening. So, Katarina. If you have a moment to meet... If you have a brief moment of some... What am I hearing? What horrors am I hearing beyond this wall?
It's kind of cute though. Is there one? Because I have one that was like holding
Who's
his hand
talking?
on his hand. Alright, and like his finger up.
There's different. Is there one with the middle finger?
What does he mean? I
don't
didn't do
know.
it. Well,
You saw one.
I
so
saw one in my door.
Those demons?
Inside my
What?
Hello.
Hi.
You missed music club.
Yeah, there was a music club. No, come back. Wait, you missed music club. Wait, look at this. Look at this guy. Wait, come back. Wait.
That was seamless.
Where'd he go?
That was seamless. I'm the best at it. I'm the best that... Uh-oh. I'm the best that is at what I do. I'm the best there is at what I do. And what I do... They're looking for me still. This is also technically, I think, illegal.
Show him this guy.
This is nerve-wracking.
Uh-huh.
I guess he doesn't get to see it.
It was a pretty flawless
Alright,
escape, though. A modern magician. Okay, Katarina Misift, I do, where shall I meet you? I can meet by the library, or I can meet by the library, or whoever is closest to you at the moment. Which means I should head on my way to the library. I can't get over how smooth that escape was. I also need to... I'm at the library currently. Perfect. Small mishap, I'm not. There we go. What are you doing rushing? I don't think she would. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm alright. It's... whatever. Just hand off this book. Call it there. Good evening.
Greetings.
I had this in the mail system, but I went back to check and it was still there, so I decided it'd be probably better to hand it off myself.
Yes, I know our mail typically is a bit slower with Professor Saren.
Makes sense. Here you are.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Ow. Let's talk about handing mail off in person, because the mail is supposed to be a much slower, non-direct form of communication. That letter says, let me know. If I stayed for like 2 seconds longer, I'm sure she could have let me know. But also, I mean, I'm not expecting a conversation. I don't really want a conversation, if I'm being honest. But, well, okay. If I'm being fully honest, I do really want a conversation. I mean, I would love for her to look at me like I look at her. But not all of us are going to be happy. And I can't or shouldn't burden her with that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Notes. I'm so glad I didn't hand her that instead. It was entirely possible. I could have just passed off the wrong thing. Oh, man. Yikes. Okay, well, at least it didn't happen. Notes. What's in my to-do? I have given Katerina mail. I just heard Sabrina public missive. Good evening. Do you have a chance to meet? The answer is yes, because the prince is requesting it. But also, I don't know if people operate on that logic. I thought that was a real person, and I was about to get real scared. Not because it's a person, but I mean, you're crying in my dormitory? Whereabouts? Wherever abouts you may be. Milady? Wherever abouts you may be, sure. We gotta move you out of here. I'm a taste. Word taste. Are you about? No. Must the answer must always be no? Why must the answer must always be no? Yeah. Bloodwind's brightest here. What's that? Oh. I probably need a copy of that, don't I? Huh. Let me grab some of these, some notes aside. I'm gonna get copies of those sea monster books. Perfect. I don't need that on me. Ooh, is Charybdin around? Because Charybdin wanted me to take this photo. Be at Kingdom Building momentarily. It's not where I am. Why is my life difficult? These, I think that's... Is that the same type of funny stone? Could not tell you. As will I. Where'd you want to be? Night. Yes, okay. I mean, I have my nights covered. Plots by a date that has already passed. Bottle on me. I don't need this. Toss that in there. She didn't exactly say where in Kingdom Building. This is becoming quite the expanse. I wonder... Good evening, Rosalind. Might you be around? No. No one is around that I wouldn't. In regards to your letter, I can make time tomorrow if that works for you. I probably should have stayed the 2 seconds. Of course. Will you be attending with anybody else? Great. Well, ask because where am I? Huh? Oh! Oh my gosh, okay, I forgot this was here. Walking up that way was so this is nice, this is so great. I love this. Look at our little kingdom building coming together. Okay, to do. Not strike that out. Rose Festival, because that's coming up. And then I need name kingdom building. Feels like something we should do. Duchess Morel. Royal Code. I don't know. Well, Mr. Green. And if she's attending somebody, then I need to attend with somebody. I could... Or Marjorie or Sabrina. Assuming Sabrina accepts the acting position, but... Celica's not exactly around. There's no way. How did you do it again? It's you again, is it not?
Hello.
Hello. You're happy. What a baffling individual you are. Can I pick you up? Are you? Oh, I can. It's a lot. Okay, I don't like that laugh of yours. I'll just shake your hand. You like the monster joke? Yeah. Okay. Great. What a strange individual. Let's see. I will be as well. Okay, meet tomorrow. I should put that in my to-do list before I forget. Meet with Katerina. Figure out meeting notes with Katerina. Or for Katerina. Figure out what I'm actually discussing. I figure... Update her on matters of the court, at least public stuff. I want to make sure that the words surrounding Viscountess is clear. One of the main reasons... Hello. One of the main reasons that I... Where am I? How do I get home? I'm not from this neighborhood. Wait. Okay. This path home. Good to know. Okay, as I was saying, one of the main reasons that I stripped Violet of the role, besides the laundry list of crimes that I actually need to note, I need a... Right. Violet complaint. Sent that to the headmaster. Besides that, it's because I didn't want her representing me, which I guess is technically tied into that, but give a guy a break. didn't want her representing me, but if it's not clear that she's not an acting Viscountess anymore, then befuddles the whole point of it. Sabrina. Do you know the location of my manor here in the Kingdom building area? And hand me, you egg. I need to properly brighten things up, expand the path maybe, but what I can do for now is put on top of the hill. Can't lie, Sabrina, there's a great many hills, but correct. If you would like to meet me there, it'd be perfect. I hear you behind me. I hope that's not Sabrina. Small issue that's also coming to mind. I don't think I ever got another chair for, you know, my whole meeting room thing. You have a backpack. What's on it?
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah. Want a free backpack?
Oh, yes. Ooh, string.
3.
Perfect.
Happy birthday. Well, if you follow me inside. Say hello to him.
Good evening.
He's my current guide.
Oh, I see.
Quite a handsome one,
He's
I will
beautiful.
say. Thank you. I modeled him in my image.
I can tell.
Anyways. I don't believe my proper meeting room has another chair at the moment, so we can...
That's okay.
These are bathrooms. You know, this one isn't, though. Sure, this works.
Perfect.
I'll make a safe space.
All right. Yes.
Do I understand correctly that you picked your major to be knight?
Indeed.
Wonderful. Can I pick your brain a bit, then?
Yeah, of course.
What made you select your major?
Well, it kind of runs in the family. My mother was a knight. My mother's mother was a knight. My mother's cousin, twice removed, was a knight.
I see. Sorry, I'm it blindsided me as well. Do you want to be experimented on? This isn't related to our meeting at all. It's just...
yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Okay. Good evening, Leonidas. I hear you are doing experiments. I have...
Oh, wait, I
myself
already did.
And 2 others
I did
to
Leonidas as well.
volunteer.
I'll do it again.
Sounds good. Now, what I wanted to meet you on is... I'm sure if you're aware that Veswin has gone home on sick leave.
I was not. I noticed she wasn't, like, around, but I didn't realize that she wasn't.
Yes, she had some matters come up and has gone back to court for treatment. And to my understanding, she was carrying a lot of court duties while she was up and around, and her stepping away, I wanted to reevaluate that, I guess, and think through just it's making our court tick here, and realize that Celica actually took up a lot of what Veswin was doing for us, and Celica being, of course, our acting advisor here. Give me the idea of just putting in place more acting roles.
Okay.
currently, Rose is a tentative acting sage. I haven't appointed anything official. It was something I discussed with her, and she kind of just fell into the role immediately. Mateus is
Okay.
working as an acting decorte. Marjorie is the actual first one that got appointed as an acting knight. However, with the caveat of an advisor is one of one, a sage is one of one. You're not going to have multiple of those, so we're pretty on point.
Mhm.
As for knights and decorte, they are much more plentiful at home. It's a role that benefits
Right.
from having just as many as possible. An advisor can grab whatever decorte might be around. The knights are plentiful enough where they are hearing information and spread out throughout the populace.
Mhm.
2 knights and 1 decorte doesn't stack well in comparison to the suites and fleets that, would run around
Right.
back home. So
Of course.
the solution that I've pitched to Marjorie, and she seemed mostly on board with, and I think I ran Mateus by it, is having you keep your major. So you'll still be majoring as a knight, and
Okay.
once we reach our victory, that is what you will be selected for.
Okay.
However, just in the scope of getting you experience and fleshing out numbers, helping each other, I would like you to be a acting decorte as well. You'll still be by title
Ooh.
an acting knight. That's
Of
how you'll
course.
be able to address yourself. But say Mateus perhaps needs help with event setup or event takedown, then you'll help as an acting decorte. But vice versa, if you need help with any nightly duties, you have Mateus at your beck and call.
Okay.
He's of course going to be as an acting decorte, but shadow as an acting knight where he needs to. You and Marjorie, vice versa.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Wonderful. It is
I'm
my
not
honor
sure if I
then
can
to-
live up to the expectation of decorte because I'm not very well versed, but I'll do my best.
Well, I mean, decorte is a lot of... Trying to think of what I've requested decortes for in the past, or what I believe Tavian would. It's a lot of smaller menial tasks. There's a lot of common upkeep. So, for example, let's see. At the dorms with the mailboxes, we have the little section with the letters and books for people just to source as many books and quills as they need. That has been a Celica task because we didn't have decorte on our side. But that is something now that she can pass down to Mateus, or if Mateus falls ill, can pass on to you or Marjorie.
Okay.
If nightly duties are, I guess, taking more effort, so if we have an active situation, I want that to take priority. Your night role
Of
is
course.
what you're studying for, so I want that to be your focus. If you and Marjorie are investigating something, I don't want you to, oh, well, I do need to trim the tree. Knighthood is your concern. But
Okay.
if there's not an active threat, if you don't need to escort me somewhere, go ahead, trim the tree, grab books, whatever upkeep like that. Otherwise, a lot of decorte duty is, I believe, request-based. So one of the things that I'm personally working on, just as I've got my particular taste with it, is I've got a bookshelf upstairs in my office room, whatever combo. I want it to be filled with proper books. There's a number of bookshelves, I think down here, that I want to be filled with actual books that people can read. And so, if we had a much larger selection, that's something that I might call upon a decorte for to please fetch me copies of books. But it's, we have a limited enough selection in the library that I don't find that necessary. All this to say, decorte work shouldn't be that difficult. That's why I'm comfortable kind of splitting the workload.
Okay, yeah. I can do that.
Wonderful. I will cross you off my list, and it is my honor to deem you within the scope of Everthorne as an acting knight.
Oh my goodness.
You and Marjorie both.
Oh my gosh. This is so exciting. Thank
And
you.
I'll keep a close eye on your performance. I will, of course, talk with
Of course.
Professor Castile, just see how things are going. Knighthood, of course, but
Mhm.
ideally, I think we win. I think
Oh,
we
yeah.
are the court best suited for it.
Mhm.
But if we do not, then I will still go off of your performance here at the academy, and
Mhm.
should you be worthy, it's a role that I would, of course, be able to get some sway for you to get back home.
Oh, thank you.
So, either way, you
Then
have a
I
lot
will
of
work
room
very
to
hard.
prove yourself.
Mhm.
Besides that, that's about all I have. Yeah, I think that's about all I have for you, unless you have anything for me.
I don't think so.
Tragic.
Yeah,
I was
I
having
don't.
fun talking to
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, and I
I
will...
can go make a problem, I guess.
No, we have enough of that.
Okay.
A pleasure seeing you.
Absolutely.
Take
You
care.
as well. Thank you.
Of course. Oh, well. Should probably underline strike these out. What's the issue with striking them out? I'll remove it entirely. Yeah, okay. Great. Wonderful. Do I have anything else to attend to? My mind just completely emptied itself. Working on that. I swear there was more that I need to do. I just cannot think of it. Oh! Leonidas. Yes. If I'm meeting with Katerina tomorrow... Would you like to meet today to go over the bounds of this experiment? And then perhaps tomorrow or some other day we can proceed. I think using my head, I shouldn't go about this, excuse me, alone. Using my head, I shouldn't go about this experiment alone. Seems the smart decision with my life on the line with a demon. So if I can get notes on it, figure out what it is that it even is. I mean, supposedly it's just a hair color change. And I guess maybe fashion somehow? Do I have to have the clothes on hand? No, because there's no way that Dante would have that on hand. I refuse to believe it. So it has to adjust your clothing for you somehow. That's some fancy potion work. If I can get details on it, I'll bring it to Rosalind. She is sage. Acting sage. So she can detail there. Or, I guess, round out things there. I can also bring it by Marjorie and Sabrina, given that they are now acting knights. That should cover my bases. Right, Sea Monster books. Someone uncrossed it out. And I think adds a okay. My head. So which ones did she recommend I take? Of course, when would you be available to speak? Tend to be busy. I can be available in 5 to 10 minutes. I'm busy with some very important things. So I think she detailed every book besides the mother one. Yeah. Because she said Siren Song, Tidal Treasures, Merfolk, and Heartfire. But not this one. What's the issue with this one? Sit. Legend of the Crossroad Mother. It seems pretty short. Why? Yeah, I'll take a copy of this because I mean, I can just take a non-full set. I can meet wherever you would like. Okay. Let's put my notes away so I don't vaporize those. Take this. Take a copy of that, and that. Put away Fashion Club March. Now, is there only one copy of... Huh. Only one copy of Siren Song. Okay. The library... Why is just everyone in the library? This is karma. This is karma for me saying, let's meet in the library, and then Katarina just already being there. Okay, get a copy of that. Heartfire of the Deep. That's a romance. Do I take that as a sign? Because Heartfire of the Deep sounds like it'd be a romance. Okay. Tidal Treasures. Perfect. Got all the copies. Toss them back up on the shelf. Perfect. I did not grab many books to do copying with. Sort of solidly notice. Okay. It's a copy of the original. I'm going to have a copy of a copy, I guess. Assume this is a demon book. Copy of a copy. Yeah, it's fine. I should have a nice, varied bookshelf. Going on the second floor means I'm less visible to the public. Not that I'm trying to work in secret. I just... Okay, she recommended some of these as well, like Order of the Coil. I've got 3 I can take. She wanted me to get a bestiary. But I also should know the traditions. So I'll take one of them. Actually, maybe that's the bestiary she wanted, not the specific one. Uh-huh. What the... Oh, I'm stupid. Order of the Coil. And Cerulean Court Traditions. Perfect. Toss these back on the shelf. They were already scattered randomly, so it's not like I'm doing a disservice by, like, just chucking them randomly, right? I don't know. Okay. Gives me a decent starter collection. What other books do I need to be aware of? There's one more bestiary over there that I need to get a copy of. Probably should have a copy of this. And the addendums, honestly. I just need to get a copy of those to put up. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have that around. I mean, it's the respectful thing. I can't just have one court's traditions. Horse books. Certainly a option. Then this, I think, is just the restricted stuff, is it not? Yeah. Swaths of other books I could take, but more interested. I don't want just generic literature. I mean, we had these like deliberately empty shelves for us to fill out. I feel like those are the much more interesting options. Is there any... Okay, yeah, I took those, or took that. There's one book there. Huh. Oh, yeah. Hello, beautiful. Oh, Paxton as well. Hi, Marjorie. Hello, my backside. What is this photo? Hello. Right then. Is it the vampire section? There's hidden in flowers. A 40-page long epic. Okay. Copy original copy of a copy. They just put one up on the shelf and then copied it and put it there. Well played. Masterful gambit. Sure. Oh, hello. A gaggle of demons.
That can severely they do die, baby.
And a violet. Well, okay. I will let Leonidas know I am in the library. In my favorite chair. I am here whenever you are able to come by. I need to have a talk with Violet. I understand that much. However, I can't say it's not bothersome that... I mean, I just keep hearing quite negative things ever since I... No, because I mean, I've been hearing negative things before and after. I can operate when it's a mutual level of respect. That's I mean, that's my entire life. But just someone uncontrollable like that, I mean, why are you here in the first place? And then also, how at all am I supposed to deal with you? At home, I have power to punish. When someone is unreasonable and unwilling to compromise, or listen, or take punishment, or anything, then you force punishment. And that solves that.
Apologies for the wait.
Were you floating, or did my eyes deceive me?
I do not believe I was floating.
Awesome. Huh. And you walked in, and I could have sworn you were 2 meters off the ground until you got, like, right about here, and you just jolted down.
That seems to happen for some people.
Including you, I suppose. Anyways. Yes, I ran into Dante yesterday. Or it might have been the day before that. And he told me about you running this experiment. Finn was also very excited to potentially take place in this. And then I was talking to Sabrina when I was reminded of it, and she said she already did it, but was willing to do it again.
All right then, and you're sure that Finn wishes to participate?
Yes, I believe so.
Very well. So far, the side effects have included physical appearance. It seems to be more akin to illusionary magic, as I know some of us have had changes to our face physically, but to the touch, it is the same as before, just appears differently to others.
I see. Does it affect clothing as well? Because Dante was wearing some clothing that I would not expect him to own, but also could just be a cover-up.
There has been some slight changes to personality. Those have been some side effects. I know Lady Daphne, while she was undergoing her side effects, did dress a bit differently than usual. Of course, it could also simply be their typical clothing wouldn't look as good with their new colouring.
I see.
Those so far are really the only side effects we've had. Slight changes in personality and appearance.
And
nothing too drastic.
Dante described himself as a test subject. What exactly are you testing for?
What the side effects could be. If the order of the potions matters, if certain side effects could be replicated and possibly turned into their own separate potions. After all, a potion that could change your hair for a few days would be quite popular.
What is your major?
Advisor.
How does the scientific method come into this? I respect it a lot, actually. You're just kind of doing science for the sake of science, and
Of course, society cannot progress unless people experiment.
Of course. I just... Yeah. No, I really do respect what you're doing. It's wonderful. It is an honor to take part myself. I'm just fascinated. I mean, I feel like normally... At least from what I know of the sciences, normally you've got like a desired outcome and you've got specific test variables and whatnot. Where, oh, if I punch this flower pot, I expect it to break. But your experiment, which I really like the take on, is just, if we feed this person a lot of potions, it'll do something. We want to figure out what the something is. And I really like this approach.
I suppose I just love learning new things.
It's an ambition that many lack.
That's true. I suppose it's part of my unique approach to advisor.
Have you done this to Cassian?
No. I mean, I plan on taking every class, as I believe an advisor should at least know something of every subject to suitably be able to, well, coordinate people of certain areas. You don't want to be completely clueless when you're talking to someone of a specialized job.
Damn, Celica's competition.
I don't think
from a demon
would volunteer.
I don't know. I think we both have a funny bone to us. I think he just might.
Well, I'll be sure to ask.
Do you have availability tomorrow?
Yes, I should be available.
Wonderful. I've got a few meetings. I've got a meeting I need to attend to, one that is just kind of floated in the air that I'm hoping can eventually happen. And I don't think it would be great to show up to any of those with like bright blue hair or anything fancy.
Probably not. I will
So
say
perhaps after
that one of the benefits that one of the reasons that test subjects have volunteered is there is a chance, if taken correctly, you may hear the world chime. If you do not, then we would have to try another time if you do wish for that outcome. As shown with Lady Daphne, best not to take 2 rounds in one day.
What happened with her?
She got
I was not paying
multiple
enough
side
attention.
effects. And she ended up with pink hair, one eye turned blue.
Oh.
She was a very excitable personality for a while, and
she not-
a bit of memory
sure.
loss. Temporary memory loss, but it's just best not to do 2 rounds in one day.
Yes. Do you have any concerns with 2 rounds on the same person separately? Because, like I said, Sabrina was interested
3
in.
times.
Oh. For any reason, or are you just having fun?
Well, I suppose it's just a matter of it wouldn't feel right to do testing on people if I am not willing to undergo the same testing.
I see.
It helps some have more of a sense of comfort in being willing to participate. And
Do you
I
just
have
do it
had
every time you have
different
to do
effects
it for
each time.
someone?
If I'm not already undergoing effects.
Very interesting. Well, tentatively, I suppose I'll see you tomorrow. I'll reach out to Finn and let Sabrina know.
Of course.
You've got 3 new test subjects.
Fantastic.
There's this many happy customers, surely. I'll still reach out to Ruslan. Otherwise, that's all I've got. I'll let you get about your night. I believe it was quite busy. I've been seeing a number of public missives.
No, just another thing breaking into my room.
Yeah, you kind of have to move out of Everthorne if you want that to stop.
I already have.
Bit of a plague.
It hasn't stopped.
Well, then you just need armed security, which I don't know if I can help with.
I'm not likely to get any. I don't really have that important of a role here.
Yeah, become your own then. People don't mess with someone that has a big stick. It's basic
very
military
true.
theory.
And one I agree with.
A wise man. What on earth are they just doing in the bushes? Things I probably don't want to know about. Things I probably want plausible deniability about. Things that make me hurl myself off this ledge. Yeah. Where's Rosalind? Need confirmation. I also need to mail... Good evening, Finn. I have great news. Okay. Good evening, Crown Duchess. Could you relay a message to Finn for me? Okay. Wonders. Yeah, of course not. I don't have item frames. Why would I? If I can't run into Rosalind, I will simply... Hello. Well, if Rosalind's not around, then I'll just tack a message to her door. A bit of that. And then we should have a ridiculous amount of leather in the mob farm room, if I'm not mistaken. Huh. It's probably nothing to worry about. I think that's just the mystery rod on our roof attracting lightning, which is the intended purpose. Why is that a purpose that we have? I don't know. One of nature's greatest mysteries. Perfect. The zone. I'd like to request a quick meeting at your earliest convenience. There are some concerns I have with a event I will be attending, and like your take on it. So we also need to fully title you for your acting role. Let me know, and we shall arrange a time. Prince Yorvente. Fancy. Great. Just tack that on her door. My job here is done. I think. Okay. Need to figure out how to, I guess, reach out to Finn. It might just be a thing of if he's around. I spoke with Nidus. We are tentatively aiming for tomorrow for the experiment. Great. Okay, with that, got my socialization out of my way again. Now I should probably get onto this. Moving all of this junk. Or I could nap. Napping would be really nice.